but there's great matches all over the place.
I mean, there's a couple weight classes, the lower ones, 100, 105, that we'll see some premier wrestling, but every one of these weights has got a ranked wrestler, whether it's a high ranked, a low ranked, and if she's not ranked like Sophia, she placed last year at AAU, so I expect her to be solid because she's not an inexperienced wrestler.
Yeah. I think if we're going to highlight two wrestlers, one wrestler on each team, we could probably looking at like the number one ranked April Halser, a senior at 120, and then for Ankeny, Haley McGrew, a senior at 155. We've got the two number one ranked wrestlers there for each of the teams there that we'll probably highlight a little bit, but kind of going to be the ones that are going to be leading their teams. But once again, we're here at 170 to start the duel out. That's going to be Anna Johnson, number 5 wrestler, against Sophia Romsberg, freshman. But definitely, Donnie, like you said, coming in with some experience as well. We'll be talking about like the wrestlers here, what's going to distinguish the two wrestlers. We got the base color of black on both of these guys, so it's going to be a little bit difficult. With the ankle bracelets, it's going to be Cedar Falls in red, which makes sense. And then the Ankeny Club will be in the green anklets. But you have a hint of kind of purplish red there for CF on the top, and then a burgundy color for the Ankeny wrestlers.
Nice
We get a
snap down.
takedown there from Anna Johnson. Early 3-0 lead here in the first period. Just about 45 seconds elapsed as they go off the edge of the mat and gives up the escape right there on the edge of the mat. I think she let go a little bit too quickly. I think she
should have held on just a few seconds longer. I mean, I think she knew she was out of bounds, but
yeah, that's one of the rule changes this year is the 3-point takedown. We have 4-point near falls here with 2 seconds, 3 seconds, or 4 seconds with a near fall. And the other rule change is that 1 point of contact being in bounds still keeps you in bounds, which is a college rail that's been using for quite a few years, but it's transitioned down to high school.
It's a nice improvement. I mean, my son was notorious for wrestling on the edge, and it's a tactic. It's a very good tactic, and if you're aware, situationally aware that you're on the edge, it's a good thing to be able to take advantage of.
And honestly, there's room, right? There's room.
There's there.
Lots of things can happen as a headlock attempt here from Ankeny is a little bit of a scramble here on the mat, and looks like they're going to get kind of to a neutral position. A whizzer from the Ankeny wrestler trying to pop that down, gets their base broke down, and does get the takedown for Romsberg, 3 points. So right now, a 4-3 lead for Romsberg.
Women's wrestling has just exploded in the technique and how much they've improved. I mean, you have some that have wrestled, long periods of time, but as a whole, girls wrestling, they have not been wrestling for many years.
Yeah.
And they're improving fast.
They are. You're exactly right. Just 10 seconds left to go here in period number 1. We got a takedown and escape for both girls, and that was really close to utilizing that new rule with that 1 point of contact. Almost had a takedown there for Romsberg right on the edge of the mat as Johnson tried to go for a throw, and it slipped a little bit, and she ended up on the bottom, but it'll be in a neutral position to finish up period number 1. Yeah, Donnie, I think you're exactly right. I've been I did the state tournament the last 2 years, and I think every year the technicality of these wrestlers is just getting better and better.
I mean, as a whole, with girls wrestling, even youth wrestling, I mean, when they learn a head toss, they want to live and die by it. But the girls, they seem to go for that really quickly. They have a lot of throws, but they're transitioning away from just head tossing. They're starting to have throws, takedowns. It's really fun to watch.
And it looks like Cedar Falls deferred for the second period here, and Ankeny chose down as Johnson's working an armbar across the back here. She's got that far wrist trap that she's going to get out there and try to run this one around. Romsberg may be in trouble here. She's doing a pretty good job of planting on that far side, but the pressure's getting to her, and she's giving up back points.
Yep, she's giving up back points.
Yeah, coaches for Cedar Falls are letting their wrestler know they got plenty of time here with it just being 1:30.
Yeah, she's in trouble.
Yeah, left here in the second period here. Looks like she's starting to fight out of it a little bit here, but still got those arm traps, but she does get out of it, and Johnson gets those 4 back points, and she goes right into a half Nelson on the near side. And she's got that in deep. It's going to be trouble here for Romsberg. Johnson's flattening around. There's a pin for Johnson. 3 minutes into the match. We got 2 minutes, 59 seconds into the match. That's a pin for Cedar Falls and a great start for their wrestling team as they take a 6-0 team lead here at 170.
Now wrestling weight class 190 for Cedar Falls, Briar Ludeman. And for Ankeny, Asia Mosier.
Next up on the mat at 190, it's going to be number 2 ranked Brer Ludeman, a junior, up against Alicia Mosier, a sophomore. Mosier comes in with a record of 14-7, and Ludeman is like I said, ranked number 2. He's got a record of 25-2. As a state qualifier as a sophomore, she placed 7th as a freshman. As they get right to the aggressive hand fighting here at the center of the match, doing a good job of keeping things right in the middle. Shot there. Pulls out of it pretty quickly.
A lot of inside hand fighting.
Yeah, looks like Ludeman definitely seems to be the aggressor here, trying to pressure forward on that. Mosier tries to change levels there, but gives up on it pretty quickly.
She's definitely pushing the tempo.
Front headlock attempt for Mosier, but Ludeman stands up tall there and gets out of that one. 2-on-1 quickly, and then quickly lets it go. Goes back to 2-on-1, little drag by. Got behind here. She needs to finish this up to get her points. Got those hands locked. Going to go for a front trip, but
nice defense by Mosier.
Yep, breaks those arms out and gets out of it. A great job by her, not giving up any points as we wind down to about 35 seconds left to go here in the first period. Still 0-0.
A lot of feeling out of each other, trying not really on one really half attempt at a shot.
Yep.
A lot of hand fighting and snaps.
And even that drag by was right from the feet. She did that right from the feet. It was a nice little drag by that she got good positioning in, but nobody's really fully committed to that shot yet.
I was kind of surprised when she got behind. She didn't just try and drive her forward.
Yeah. Or even post up on that heel and try to drag her back, but
we're going to finish this period 0-0. Oh, I
nice
say that,
there,
then we have
double.
A nice shot.
Nice sprawl there from Mosier, but a little bit too late there as they get set for the second period. It'll be Ankeny's choice here first. They're going to defer to the third period. So we'll be back over to Cedar Falls. Ludeman is going to choose down position.
You know, a lot of coaches, they always choose the down position because there's always the option of escape or reversal. But, you know, the reality is it is the hardest position to learn to be proficient at, is the down.
Well, with the 3 points from the feet now, it changes everything. I think it's encouraging it's getting that freestyle mentality kind of trickling over into the folk style. And
Ludeman with escape.
Yeah, she had a nice stand up right on the whistle, had no trouble getting up and getting out there.
I think it took my son to about a sophomore, junior year of college where he was proficient at the down position. He'd take the down position, I'd shake my head.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Nice defense by Mosier.
Yeah, Mosier shrugs that one off. Stalling call on Mosier, the Ankeny wrestler in the green anklet. Just too much defense there for the referee's liking, so he's going to want her to get more aggressive and be more offensive-minded. The first call, that is no consequence at all, but after that, they start getting into some penalty points. Just under 1 minute here left to go in the second period.
I can't tell if Ludeman's trying to set up a throw or not. She keeps coming underneath that right arm.
I mean, Mosier's definitely not intimidated.
No.
You know, for going up against a number 2 wrestler, it'd be very easy for a freshman wrestler to be, a sophomore wrestler rather, to be intimidated coming into this situation. But she has not backed down at all. In fact, the shots that have come at her, she
has handled them well.
She has handled them well. She just needs to get a little bit more offensive here and see what she can do as we wind down here in the second period.
Oh, she'll have choice. We'll see what she chooses.
That's the end of the second period. It'll go over to choice for Mosier from Ankeny. She's looking to get some feedback from her coach, Roland.
Coach is asking what she wants.
What do you want to do? I think she's got to choose down here to get the score tied up here. Just a 1-0 lead here for Ludeman.
Nice tight waist by Ludeman.
Good tripod for Mosier as well.
Yeah.
So both wrestlers doing some great things there. Mosier breaks the locked hands. It gets the point. It's tied up, and Ludeman drops right down to a single right at the edge of the mat.
Nice.
Mosier stuffing that head down.
Nice sprawl, trying to come up under, crossface up under.
Trying to pull her back in. There we go. All point of contact's out of bounds. It'll go back to the middle. Yeah, Ludeman wasted no time giving up that escape, but she would have dropped right down for that single and almost got it successfully.
I think she's a little frustrated. I think she thought this was going to be a little easier than what it's turned into be. Because Mosier is not intimidated.
She is not. Still more hand fighting here. Donnie, I'm wondering as well what she's kind of trying to look for, like what she's trying to fix up there.
Yeah.
Definitely looked like she was working towards something.
She's working something. She's trying to work for something.
Yeah, Mosier's going to need some kind of single here or something to, or another stolen call. It's going to be 1 point there.
And a takedown by Ludeman.
Ludeman just powered that one up. Didn't have really very good positioning on that, but just strengthened that one right through.
Just muscled her right up and down.
Just under 30 seconds left to go here in the match. It's a 5-1 lead for Ludeman as Mosier tries to get up to her feet.
Nice
job at the escape. Got a timeout here by the referee for a headgear adjustment here for Ludeman. So Mosier's got some work to do here. She's down 3 here with about 17 seconds left to go. And by God, it's a takedown, right?
It has to be. She has to get a takedown.
Old school wrestling, you'd be looking at takedown and letting them up and trying to get them taken down again to get that score tied up. But a takedown.
And Mosier's got she's got 2 stall calls. I said Ludeman has none, so I mean she can back up and just retreat. Coach getting a little questioning of the referee.
I think it was regarding that stalling call. I think that one kind of snuck in there as she was hitting that single or that double leg at the same time. They called him at the
10
exact
seconds.
same time.
She's going to run out of time.
And that'll be the end of the second match. That'll be Ludeman coming in with a 5-2 win at 190. That'll be a 3-point team score for them. That'll pop their team score up to 9-0, going into 235.
Class 235, class 235.
And that'll be Ellie Mills, senior from Cedar Falls.
For Cedar Falls, Ellie Mills. And for Ankeny, Kaylee Staples.
And Ellie Mills is a senior ranked number 11 in 2A with a record of 14-6. She was a state qualifier as a junior. And for Ankeny, that'll bring in Kaylee Staples, freshman, record 20-11. So we've got a freshman against a senior.
That doesn't seem to be a problem so far tonight. There's been no intimidation of upperclassmen.
I'll tell you what, at 235, it's kind of all bets off as well. You know, anything could happen.
It's typical. It's similar to boys wrestling. I mean, a lot of hand fighting, and those young ladies are strong, just like they're the boys. But as we said earlier, the technique has improved dramatically. So, I mean, I think girls wrestling is actually a little more fun to watch than the boys wrestling at this point, because sometimes you have no idea what they're going to do.
Yeah. Sometimes I think they don't know either. So that's the beauty of it as well. You know, that there's going to be some creativity coming out of the girls' programs, I think, just because you're getting a whole new crop of people doing something different that they've never done before.
I was at a youth tournament. One of my girl wrestlers, her ponytail was getting pulled. And so I asked one of the college wrestlers that was the official, which was female, and I'm like, how does that work? Is this legal, illegal? Technically, it's illegal, but generally we usually deal with it ourselves. I'm like, fair enough.
So lots of hand fighting here, positioning of the heads and the arms here between Mills and Staples. Nobody's even really taken an attempt at a shot yet here, but we're going to see what happens here. Mills is the pink shoes from Cedar Falls there, if you're watching at home. White shoes is Staples. Staples is standing a little bit tall here. She's a little bit higher than where Mills is at, and we'll see if Mills can maybe use that to her advantage with just changing levels and getting down to that double or the single leg. Tries a little reach for high crotch there, but Staples pushes her right back out.
Under 10 seconds, still 0-0 here. Anticipate the second period, we'll see some scoring here.
And on deck on the JV Mountain, weight class 120, Kylie Hendricks from Cedar Falls versus Audrey Lucas from Ankeny.
It'll be choice over to Cedar Falls as they were the first to choose tonight. It's the third match of the night. She's going to defer to the third period. That puts Staples over. She's going to pick neutral. She felt pretty comfortable through that first 2 minutes, so she's going to go right back up there and see if she can get a takedown.
She was circling and pushing pretty much the entire first period.
Well, I noticed the last couple times she did it once again here right at the beginning of the second period. She's throwing that arm off and getting out of that tie-up that she doesn't want to be in. So that's a good sign of her understanding that she's in a bad position there and trying to get out of it. And we'll see if Mills maybe can even use that movement to her advantage and maybe use that push to her advantage as well.
Yeah, she's not wanting to tie up with her. And the ref wanting a little more action.
I don't know who you would call for a stalling call at this point.
It would be hard pressed because, I mean, they're both hand fighting.
Yeah.
They're both. There, we now have a shot.
Sprawl there from Staples. She's got a crossface there. She's trying to push that Heather down. Going to grab that near ankle, try to spin all the way around, but Mills is holding on tight.
Still nothing yet.
That arm. Got both hands on there still. Staples doing a good job of backing her, breaking her down here. She's got that far leg covered. Surprised he gave it to her that quickly.
Yeah, because she's still, now.
Now she would be getting it.
I would have gave it to her now because she still had hold of the leg.
Staples got a far side half in where she could see what she could do. She's running it from the referee's position, but she's got it in pretty deep, but then it kind of falls apart there. Goes for a cradle on the far side, but Mills tries to get up, and Staples puts her back down on the mat with some authority and gets in that half again. I think Mills is in trouble here. Half again. Coach is right there. 10 seconds left to go. He wants to get some back points here before we get to the third period. And it's just not going to get enough there. She needs to get out to the side, keep pushing. Mills is so close to rolling over here, but just is going to run out of time. Coach Rowland is...
Let's see what the choice is this period now.
Yeah, I don't think she's going to choose down, I don't think. She's going to choose top position, which is an opportunity for Staples maybe to lengthen the score a little bit here.
Yeah, she was pretty lucky she didn't give up back points there because she was turned over pretty close.
And I don't think she wants to be anywhere near her again on the bottom here at all. So we'll see what happens here as she gets the top position. See if she can make some of the same waves at the top position that Staples did at the second part of the second period for Ankeny.
She's on the left side, trying to work to the right.
Coach Rowland's down right there on the mat, yelling instructions to his young wrestler. As Mills has got a pretty deep half Nelson here, and Staples just trying to fight it with her arm, and she's doing a pretty good job. She pulls that half Nelson off the top of her neck.
Power half. Nice job by Staples crawling forward.
Mills is getting a little high now. Staples is, there she does. She settles back in there.
It's a nice job by Staples. She's trying to continually crawl forward. Just that little subtle little forward movement's keeping her from getting walked over.
Got 1 minute left to go here in that third period. Staples is hanging on to a 3-0 lead with that takedown in the second period. She's got to watch out for getting called for stalling here.
She's going to have to show some improvement under there.
Well, there's 40 seconds left to go. I don't think she could get called 3 times here, so
no.
I think she's in an all right position here. I'm surprised the referee hasn't at least warned her for that first one. I guess Mills is kind of getting out to the side, but she's not putting herself at danger very much either, so I don't know who you would really call it on here.
So Staples has been smart. Now we have one stall call with 18 seconds left. We got enough time to tie this, or to at least give up one, but I think Staples is smart.
4 seconds left to go. I think Staples is going to survive this match. A 3-1 win over a ranked wrestler. Staples, a freshman, kind of an upset here at 235. That'll be 3 team points for the Ankeny wrestling team. It'll be a 3-9 lead for the Cedar Falls Tigers as we flip the script and head back down to the lower weights. We'll be jumping in at 100 pounds. The number 2 wrestler, it looks like, is going to get a forfeit here at 100 pounds. So that'll add another 6 points in for Cedar Falls. That'll put their point total up 15-3. I will be looking forward to seeing her wrestler here later tonight. We got a matchup at Rocket River between the number 5 wrestler and the number 2 wrestler there. That'll be one we can look forward to as the night goes on here. But that'll take us up to 105. That'll be Chloe Oltzler, number 6 wrestler, a senior, up against Lauren Watson, sophomore at number 5. So we're going to see if we can flip-flop some rankings here as we got 5 against 6 here.
Actually, we're going to see that 105. We'll be seeing the number 6 versus number 1.
Oh, did they move her?
Well, Biscaglia's ranked number 1 at 105.
Oh, that tonight? Later
yeah, tonight.
Yeah. Yeah, so not very often do you have a triangular where you have the 1, the 5, and the 6 all here wrestling at the same time.
Opportunities for the lower-ranked wrestlers to knock off an upper.
And that's Watson in on a single. She's getting flattened out, but she's sticking with it, getting her.
She needs to pop her head out with the right or the left.
Hips back underneath her. Probably going to be a stalemate call here by the referee here in just a second.
Eltzer has a nice sprawl going right now. She's trying to counter. Trying to fight off our arms coming underneath. As Dan Gable said, you shoot, I score. That appears that could be the case on this one as well.
Yeah, Eltzer's got that inside ankle there that's helping her try to bring it around, but Watson just powers that one through and gets the takedown. 3-0 for Ankeny. Oh, he did not give it to her
not yet. Yeah, now we got it.
I don't know what changed in that situation. Not much has changed. Still's got that leg here, and in fact, she's gotten to a worse position here. She got the 3 points.
Yeah, I wouldn't have given that, but the ref has the final say, and we're just talking heads.
Yep. She'll go stalemate, and that'll put Ulter in a down position here. 3-0 lead here for Watson.
32 seconds left in the first.
Coach wants an explanation here. We got Coach Gerbrock over here, just a byproduct of Cedar Falls wrestling in her own right. She was a state champion at the IWCOA Girls State Tournament in 2019. One of the younger coaches we'll see probably on the circuit here this year. She's asking for an explanation on that takedown, which I think we agree with her.
Yeah, I have to agree. I'd want an explanation.
You call them both up. Dude, I don't know if you can do that either.
I mean, you awarded the 3, now you took away the 3, now you have another coach wanting an explanation. Because I honestly, I don't think I'd have awarded that takedown because she still had control of the leg, and then she hadn't got completely all the way around and didn't have complete control.
Well, you don't let the match go on and then call a stalemate at that point either, and then take away the 3 points. You know, I don't think I've ever seen that happen this far after situations happen. Yeah, Coach for Cedar Falls talked him into rescinding that 3 points. So good job out of her.
Yeah, a lot of the youth tournaments, if I have the opportunity to speak to some of if it's high school referees or if it's a college referees, I just tell them, I said, just be consistent. If you make a bad call down at this end, please make one at the other end.
Well, consistency-wise, if you would have looked at it, they called that same exact play or exact situation a takedown in the earlier match. And that's probably what led to that in the first place, was a similar situation. As Ulzer is in on a single here, has got that close leg trapped.
Nice defense again.
Watson's got that whizzer here on the near side. She's even trying to reach across, trying to go for some back points here. She's got Ulzer in a lot of trouble, and Ulzer rolls her way out of it. Holy cow. That's that creativity, right?
Yeah.
I don't think you would have seen a move like that very often in a match, other matches that are out there, but she knew exactly what she was working into, and then she just went all for it, and it ended up working out for her. So got 3 points for the takedown there at the end of the first period. Almost got some back points.
A couple of the girls I have in the youth program, they're in gymnastics, and I have one that she likes to try and do unorthodox stuff a lot.
Up next on the JV mat, weight class 120. From Cedar Falls versus
sometimes when you don't know what you don't know, you know, it can lead to, like I said, that creativity to see some different things that people will be trying that maybe, you know, just through experience have gotten worked out of other wrestlers that have been there for a long time. So.
One of the more unorthodox wrestlers that I had the opportunity to watch grow up from when he was from kindergarten and on up to when they moved to Lisbon was Kobe Seabrook. I mean, he would do stuff that you just shake your head, and I'd look at his dad, and I'd go, what was that? He goes, Kobe being Kobe.
Yep. Another double leg try here, and locked hands here. Ulzer's going to go for it, but Watson's ready for it. She just slides right down as Ulzer went for the
We got 3 back points, maybe I'm not sure again if he counted a 4 count for back points
yet. He would have had to. There's 4 there, got to be 4 there. He's got the 3 fingers out, but Ulzer's going to try to push back, and Watson's fighting it. 4 back points are given. Ulzer's able to settle back on top, I think. Referee's kind of in her way, but I think Ulzer's back on top, yep. And Watson's back in trouble again because that is a tight fit there. We got 30 seconds left to go here in the second. As Watson is just hanging on that arm and just putting all that pressure on her shoulder.
Hutzler just needs to just stand fast and just not move. She can survive the period. With 15 seconds left to fight.
Watson needs to roll the other side and get control back of this match here, but I don't think I've seen a predicament like this in a very long time where this is where the match, the second period
That's
ends.
the other part of the creativity. Girls are far more flexible than guys.
Yeah, Ulzer with a nice job of working off her back there and not giving up the pin, but I think it's taking some energy out of her for sure. She's
got to score 12-0 now.
Got to be struggling here as we hit the third period, 12-0 lead, like Donnie said. Ulzer choosing his top position for the third period.
She must be confident in her half game or wing. Because she needs back points bad. Or pin. Watson trying to just keep a nice solid base.
Yeah, Ulzer's just kind of behind both arms and just pressuring up and kind of twisting her down here. And I think does she got a half there? Does she have a half? Or she's just pressuring her over there?
Watson's in trouble. She needs to keep just turning and turning.
Oh, there is a half. There is a.
Yeah, she's got a half in.
She's got an arm bar in.
Yeah.
Holy cow! We're got to be potentially dangerous.
I was going to say we're about potentially dangerous was coming.
I did not see her slip that bar in, but she snuck that in there.
Now, she had that arm up pretty high. I was waiting for the potential dangerous. And a lot of times wrestlers, I mean, they'll let themselves get into the position just to break the action and get a restart. And she goes right back to it, trying to get that arm.
Got that power half on the far side, and
under 50 seconds now. See if she can walk it around or not. Watson defended it the last time.
Watson's going to sneak out the back here. She's going to try to get her high. She's got that back leg trap. She's going to try to pop out the back side here, and I think she might get it.
Nice defense so far by Watson. I'm impressed.
Well, Ulcer is just
she is adamant to walk her over.
Keep walking it.
There's another potential dangerous maybe coming.
This time it's just a half Nelson, so I don't think there's anything that can stop it right now.
She's got that arm up pretty high. Yep.
Oh, jeez. Holy cow. Somebody's shoulder's going to be sore after this match.
Yeah, there are some of these matches you can't help but go, that hurts. 10 seconds left. Yeah. Watson is
dominant. Dominant 2 periods out of her. She's taken her lumps here in the 3rd period, but didn't give up any points.
I look forward to see what Utzler's going to do the rest of the evening, because she's got a solid top game. Nice job by Watson defending that.
But she put out a lot of energy in that match as well.
Yes.
I mean, she's dead tired right now. That puts our team score to 6. That'll be 7. Yeah, 7-15. Going into 110. We'll see who's going to be wrestling here at 110. Yeah, Ulcer's just gassed right there.
It looks like we're going to have Zoe Sullivan from Ankeny versus Isabella Stumbo.
Now wrestling with class 110 for Cedar Falls, in Rarians. And for Ankeny, Zoe Sullivan.
Zoe Sullivan. Is that Presley Sullivan? Is that the same person? I don't think it is. Looks like we have Zoe Sullivan, a freshman, up against Izzy Stumbo. Is that who they introduced?
Annabella Rowert.
Okay, Annie Rowert, a junior. So maybe they're going to be jumping up some of the other wrestlers here. We'll see what that.
And Rowert has a 10-6 record. She was a state qualifier as a sophomore. And Sullivan has a record of 6-15 as a sophomore. And Rowert with a takedown. Working right up to unders. Can't tell if she's trying for a wing or a half.
Yeah,
a wing.
With both Stumbo and Rowert there, they're pretty stacked. They got a lot of options to be able to do a lot of different things there with a returning state qualifier with Rowert, and then second place is an AAU 8th grader from Stumbo as well.
And Rowert's right now got a wing trying to walk it around and over. Under a minute now. And there we go. Nice job walking it over. Sullivan fighting to get up off her back.
What I liked about that is Rowert was very patient with that one.
Yeah, she let it just develop and let it come.
Let it marinate a little bit, and there she gets the pin with minute 29 here into the 1st period. That's a pin for Cedar Falls for Rowert.
Up next with class 115, class 115.
That'll put our team score up to 21-7 after 110 pounds. We'll be up to 115. We'll see who we got here. We got some options from Cedar Falls and from Ankeny. And they're going to... that was a forfeit?
Next up with class 120, class 120.
So a forfeit at 115. I'll go up to 120. This is the #1 wrestler, April Hauser from Cedar Falls. She's a senior. And we'll see who's going to be thrown out onto the mat here for Ankeny.
Now wrestling with class 120 for Cedar Falls, April Hauser. And for Ankeny, Trudy Haig.
And that'll be Trudy Haig, a junior, #5. And #1 up against each other. Hank coming in with a record of 21-2, 76 career wins. He's a two-time state qualifier. Got some extremes in this one. We got a tall wrestler from
nice
Cedar
shot.
Falls. And a shorter wrestler here for Ankeny, and that's
And Hauser,
with an early takedown.
nice shot. Got the legs locked. Trying to work a tight waist. Haig trying to crawl forward. That was a nice shot.
Got that half Nelson in. She's running that.
Oh, just throws her right over. Nice.
And that's going to be some trouble there for Hogg. And that's a pin for Hauser, a senior.
I think she just showed why she's ranked #1 right now.
Exactly. She notches another win. A quick pin there at 120 pounds. 27-7 as we roll into 125. That'd be 33-7. Had that forfeit at 115 as well.
And for Ankeny, Elise Engebretsen.
And at 125, we got Lana Schaefer, a junior, and Elisa Engebretsen, #4 ranked wrestler. Engebretsen coming in with a 24-2 record, two-time state qualifier. She's a North Polk student. And Schaefer, record of 26-5. She's a junior, so she's got a decent record coming into this match as well. Both wrestlers working wrist control. Thought we might get a throw there for a second as she...
I thought there was a lat drop getting
Yep.
developing really quick.
Nice little sweep single there try for the Ankeny wrestler is quickly thwarted by Cedar Falls.
Schaefer's pushing this pace. She's had 2 shot attempts. Oh, nice counter.
Engebretsen just quickly moves around and gets the takedown. She goes right to the armbar on the back. It's that far wrist. She's going to be running this one hard here. Getting out to the side.
Schaefer trying to come up.
Nice,
a nice job by Schaefer.
Goes right in for a double, and that should have been a escape and a takedown there.
I thought that should have been, yeah.
She clearly had separated herself and had initiated the takedown on the backside, but the referee says no joy, and they go right back to work, and Engebretsen gets right into that armbar, and she's putting some pressure on Schaefer right now. Schaefer's in some trouble. There's a pin for Engebretsen. That's a pin at 1 minute and 34 seconds of the first period.
Up next, weight class 130. Weight class 130.
That'll bring the score up to 33-13 as we make our way to 130 pounds. We've got #8, Joby.
Wrestling weight class 130 for Cedar Falls, John Conway, and for Ankeny, Audrey Hedrick.
Got Joby Conway, sophomore, and Audie Hedrick of Ankeny. Conway's the #8 wrestler, ranked wrestler at 130.
And Hedrick's a junior with a record of 11-6, started wrestling last year.
Conway with a record of 20-8. Could be a good matchup here.
That is, like I said earlier, I mean, the beauty of girls wrestling is, I mean, the creativity's there, and I mean, there's no predicting what they're going to do. You don't know if she has a brother or a sister, and she's been fighting her whole life at home.
Yeah, exactly. That's a takedown for Cedar Falls. Conway working that half Nelson from the referee's position with that tight waist on the far side. 50 seconds left to go here in the first period.
Hedrick's well, I was going to say for a second there, she was about to be in trouble. Yep.
They locked hands.
Full Nelson.
Full Nelson, got it there.
Yeah, they had their hand in there a little too quick.
That'll be a penalty point for the Ankeny wrestler, so it'll be a 1-3 lead for Cedar Falls. Conway gets that, instead of going for the half, goes right back to the half. She was working the arm bar there for a second, but goes right back to the half from the referee's position.
Left side half. She's coming up on the right side with her hand. Nice job by Hedrick trying to come back up to her feet.
Gets up to the tripod, and then Conway takes her back down to referee's position.
Well, Hedrick's trying to hit a reversal here, but nice job by Conway.
She'll hold on enough to keep her 3-1 lead there. It'll be choice to Cedar Falls. They'll defer, and it'll be defer from Ankeny. It'll be over to Cedar Falls. And the Cedar Falls wrestler Conway chooses neutral. She had a nice takedown in period number 1, so she'll try to go back and recreate that.
Conway, she's setting the pace on this. Hedrick still has, I don't think she's even taken one shot. She's defended him, and she gave up one in the first. But
Hedrick goes to a 2-on-1 Russian tie. See what she can do with this. She's going to try to drag by, or maybe a little pull then push, and maybe go to a single leg. See what she can do with it here.
Yeah.
Drops down in that single. That's a deep single. That
was
was
a nice deep
work.
single.
See if she can pick it up and finish it here. She gets that ankle trap. She's trying to push towards that ankle. Gives up the ankle. Switch over maybe to double here. She might be in some business.
Nice defense by Conway so far.
Conway's just putting a ton of pressure on that shoulder, but Hedrick's staying in a really good position for how long she's been there. Still trying to come around on that single.
Got 40 seconds left here in the second.
They hear another whistle. Oh, she's cried out here. So the Cedar Falls wrestler tweaked her knee a little bit.
She's trying to shake it off. Looks like a right knee. Back to neutral position. Seems the knee seems to be fine now.
Should have been maybe some points there because of that, but I don't know.
Yeah, because she was a little bit of trouble there.
Yeah.
Gamesmanship.
It is, and if you're, calling for help from the referee, you usually have to end up giving up that positioning and that point at that point. But referee lets them play on here. It's a 3-1 lead for Conway. That'll be the end of the second period. Be a choice for the Ankeny wrestler. It'll be interesting to see where she goes. I think she had some decent success here up in neutral. She does pick neutral position as well.
And she does.
Not very often do you see both wrestlers pick neutral position and feel confident about it.
Keeps going on trying to keep wrist control of her to keep her kind of in check where she wants her at. Waiting for Conway to take a shot because she had a nice one in that first period, and she keeps circling off to her left. The legs right there. If she wanted to come down into the right, it would be right there for her.
Yeah, there's a duck under just waiting to be happen on pretty much both sides here. If somebody would just hit it hard, I think the duck under could probably do that, or maybe even a snap by, with the pulling that ear across them.
Got about a minute left here in the third period. Score 3-1. And
shot from Hedrick gets stretched out. Conway doing a nice job of getting sprawled out.
Conway tried to circle around. I think she's going to get 3 here.
There she gets the 3, 6-1
And the
lead.
traditional yell of 2. Well, now it's 3.
Yep.
It's going to be a while, but I think before everyone gets used to yelling 3.
I think so as well.
I like the intention of more scoring and emphasis on our offense, but it sure sounds nice, that 2 in the yell in the gym. 3 don't have the same sound.
Hedrick has got maybe Conway in some trouble here with just 10 seconds left to go. I don't think she's going to have enough time, but she's going to get a reversal. Goes right to a cradle.
A little too late.
She could have popped that leg out. She might have had some business there, but it's going to be a final here at 1:30, a 6-3 win for Conway of Cedar Falls. That'll push that team score up to 36-13 as we roll into 135. Got some opportunities or some options here for Cedar Falls as Lainey Schreck or Chloe Gordy could be running out there, but it's going to be Maddie Postma, most likely for the Ankeny Wrestling Club.
I'm going to say that Cedar Falls is going to send out their number 10 ranked wrestler.
It should be a good matchup then. With,
and versus number 12.
Yeah, Schreck number 10 and Postman number 12 coming in this match. We'll see who gets run out.
Another one that just started wrestling last year and ranked already. It's impressive.
I think they called out Hepner, didn't they? I think Destiny Hepner.
Yep, Destiny.
Jumping down from 140 down to 135. We are at 135, correct? I believe we are.
I see what we got going. Ankeny's got a number 2 ranked wrestler at the next weight class, so we're going to see number 10 versus number 2 in the next match.
Got it. Okay, that should be a good match. So once again, we got Destiny Hepner, junior, ranked number 11 at 140, up against Maddie Postma, sophomore at number 12. So that's some flexibility for the Cedar Falls teams, where you got girls weighing in at different weights and being able to move around a little bit, having some flexibility. You don't see very many wrestlers going down a weight.
No.
But depending on where she's weighing in at, and just competition-wise, maybe she just there's some good competition at 130, 135, or 140. And
it is nice having that flexibility as a coach.
Nice job here by Postma getting in on a single, but Hopner's doing a good job of stretching out here and making it difficult for her to finish this one up.
See if Hopner's going to counter.
All right, Hepner maybe was looking for a throw there, so I still think she's angling for a throw. Grabs the back of that knee.
Yeah, she's trying. She's going to go for. She's trying to come around. If not, I think she's going to. Got a tight waist. She's trying to develop something, and it's going to be a throw. Got 21 seconds left.
Surprised we didn't see the Ankeny coach jump up and get some consternation about that takedown call, because it was very similar to some of the rest of them we had here. I think that one may have been the least controversial of all three of them, but still could have been some discussion there from the Ankeny coach. As Hopner works that armbar across the back, just 8 seconds left to go here in period number 1. Postal's going to try to hold on, not give up any back points. It looks like she's going to be successful.
Nope.
There we go.
Saved by the bell.
But that's going to be, Postman's going to have to be careful of that, because she's definitely saw how aggressive she was with that armbar. She's going to take top position, so she feels confident now. She ended that first round and is going to take top again and see if she can get that armbar in and recreate it and have some more time to work with. But
Postman with a nice quick escape.
Yeah, wants nothing to do with that. She gets out and away, gets her points. 3-1 lead for Hopner.
Very impressive for just 1 year of wrestling experience. Yeah, the explosion of the numbers of girls wrestling it's been impressive.
We've got a great crowd here tonight too. We got three teams here and highly competitive teams, and Talking to Andy, the producer, we've got a rivalry game here in town as well. Ankeny and Ankeny Centennial playing basketball tonight, but still a great crowd here for us tonight here for this wrestling meet as well. So Ankeny's definitely showing up here tonight to support the wrestlers and high-end wrestling here in Central Iowa.
And a nice little shot by Postma. See if she can finish. Oh, nice counter by Hopner. Nothing yet.
Postma's still in decent position. She does a great job of getting out of that and right back into that single.
And she gets her three. Nice.
Nice scramble by both individuals. Hepner going for that throw and almost had it, and then Postma able to just be patient and just waited it out and was able to get the takedown as well.
She stayed with what she was trying to do. We had escape. Tie score 4-4 with 20 seconds left. I think Postma's got a little confidence now that she got her shot.
Yeah, that was
she ended on another.
That was a long distance shot there, but she ended up in great position as
Hopner with the head toss
again, and she's in much better position this time as we got 2 seconds left to go here in period 2, and we're not going to have any points there at all. And we're going to go 4-4 here to the third period. It's going to be choice to Ankeny.
I think Postma's realizing that she's got to be aware of that throw because that's twice.
She's going to go neutral again.
I think she's getting confident in her shot because she's gotten in twice now.
And really, that second one, that initial shot wasn't a good shot. She shot from way out far, and
she
let
didn't
it really
develop.
Have any arm control, and then ended up in there really deep after it finally developed. But initially, was not probably what she wanted to have happen.
I think she's very aware that Hopner's going to throw.
Yep.
No stall calls yet on either. Both a little cautious now.
Oh, nice. Just popped though that hand, just a real subtle movement there, and she was in with those hips down deep and was able to just arch her back and get that
and she's confident with her shot now.
But that was so subtle, just a little pop of the elbows there, and she just got right in there. There's a penalty point.
Penalty point.
I don't know what.
I think she's grinding on her nose.
When did that become a penalty? I don't know. That's the first time I don't think that's an official movement. I don't think that's an official call there. I'm not saying it doesn't happen. It shouldn't be called as a penalty, but I don't think
I think that sometimes with the referees err on the side of caution for girls, where if that was a guy doing it to another guy, I don't think that call would have came.
No.
I mean, I at this point with girls wrestling, I don't like to call them girls wrestling because at this point they're all wrestlers.
Yep. And on the edge of the mat there, too, there was a stall call, so that could become important here as we get to these last couple seconds of the match here. Still a 7-5 lead for Postma as she's trying to outlast Hepner. Hepner gets a skate there. 30 seconds left to go, 7-6.
See if Postma's going to get a shot. Which one wants it? Because I'm going to say she is showing she has a nice shot. She's starting to get more and more warm about when fuzzy.
Shouldn't have been caught. Shouldn't have been stopped there. She had a point of contact in there. Let him wrestle on the edge of the mat. I think Postma did exactly what I would want her to do. Is I want her to get a shot and waste some time.
Eat some time. Eat the time.
It's hard to be offensive when you're having to be defensive. 5 seconds left to go, and Hepner tries to get her shot in. Just going to be too little, too late. And that's the end of the match, and Postma comes out with a win. Nice little matchup between the Hepner and Postma there at 135. That was an exciting match.
That was.
Both girls worked hard for that one, and Ankeny comes out on top with Postma getting just a regular decision. That'll put the team score at 16-36 in favor of Cedar Falls.
Now the gamesmanship. We'll see,
we'll see
who's
comes
going to
down
bump,
now.
who's coming up, or who's going down.
Well, I think we'll definitely see Hayden Brantland from Ankeny, the sophomore, but it's going to be interesting to see who Cedar Falls is going to be throwing out there.
Now wrestling in the weight class 140.
Well, they got that name wrong. But Hayden Bratland.
So Chloe Gordy is going to be wrestling a sophomore, jumping up from 135 up to 140 for this one. She was one of the alternative wrestlers at 135. And so Lainey Schreck gets the night off, at least initially here, for this duel. As Brantland's out there being pretty aggressive with Gorby.
Oh, nice. Bratland with a nice little throw by.
Versus Emerson Castro from Ankeny. Now wrestling on the JV Mat weight class 125. Adeline Hoskinson versus Emerson Castro.
Little indecisiveness now. Trying to figure out what she wants to do.
Well,
right side, left side, right side.
It was
okay.
pretty impressive because she went from a 2-on-1 to a crossface to a tight wrist.
Oh,
and now
yeah,
she's
she's
got,
getting back.
Rolling that elbow underneath. And Gorby's in some trouble here.
Yes, she is. Well,
Brantland says, I want some more time here on the mat, so she's going to let her go and going to go right back to that same exact move again, just rolling that shoulder underneath. And she's got a 7-0 lead here with just under a minute left to go here in the first period.
Yeah.
Additional back points here.
Yeah, Gorby is in trouble.
Brantland's just going to settle in on this one.
Yeah, trying to scoop the hedge. Yeah, she's going to try to get the, there it is.
That's a pin for Brantland. And a minute 41. A minute 31. 41, yeah. Put our team score up to 23 to 36. 22 to 36. 22 to 36. For Ankeny, you got number 9, Jamie Craw out there. We've got for Cedar Falls, number 3, Macy Graves, a senior, up against a freshman. Both wrestlers are ranked, so this could be a good match here.
The wrestling next on the JV mat. Weight class 140, Farrah Glasscock from Cedar Falls versus Caitlin Wilson.
We're at 145. This is the second to the last match that we'll have here for the first duel of the night. Next up will be Raccoon River and Cedar Falls wrestling next.
Oh, we got Graves. She's taking a higher position, and Craw is keeps coming up underneath.
Yeah, just the first year of wrestling for Craw. She wrestled in 8th grade and placed second at AAU State, so she's definitely got some experience, even though it's some short-lived experience. Up against a senior, Macy Graves.
She's not fazed by her hand fighting.
Yeah, Graves was a state qualifier as a junior. Comes in
and we got a throw. 3 back points, 4, 7-0.
Keep that foot in. I mean, with my reading of the way that rule reads, that's just not the right call.
No, there was plenty of room. There was no danger to going off the mat. One was still in.
And there's more than one point of contact in. I think she even had both legs still touching in the mat. But Graves does a nice job of getting to her feet. She's got an uphill climb here. She's dug herself a hole here in the first period. Crawl with an impressive throw. That was nice.
That was nice.
Settled right into it and was completely comfortable right there on the edge of the mat and getting those points. I think Craw's definitely got the shorter wrestler here, so maybe that's the advantage that she has with that throw, is that she just kind of settled it, does it again. And she got it again, she nailed it again. Just 8 seconds left to go. Craw's got some work to do here if she can get that pin.
See if she's going to survive.
Gorgeous throw again. Just walked right into it and 14-0, first period off of 2 moves. And that's just crazy that the score can get that crazy.
Yeah, that 3-point takedown, that's the major difference.
I don't know what they're going to be complaining about here. Oh, there should be an escape. There should be an escape. Shouldn't there?
Yeah.
So it should be 14-1. Yeah. Graves is looking at her coach. She's like, "What do I do?"
It's
she's
like,
"Do I go
if I'm on my
neutral?"
feet, she's going to throw me, and she's rode me pretty hard when I am down on the.
Yeah. So we'll see what Graves can do from the bottom position. She's got a major uphill climb with 14-1. As Craw takes her back down the mat.
And she's trying to build her base. Craw's got a nice positioning with that tight waist and trying to get wrist control. Graves is trying to build a tripod up. She's not intimidated for being just the experience that she has.
Nice little sit out there from Graves, tries to get the position, and I think Craw's like, let's go ahead and just get out to the middle of the match here and I can end this match. Yeah, what's got to be going through the mind of Graves right now? It's like,
I mean, freshman on senior crime here.
So 14-2, just a little bit over a minute here left to go in the second period.
She's the only freshman ranked at a weight. Wow. And she's showing why she's ranked.
Graves about got thrown again. I think it would have been in the middle of the match. She would have got thrown again here. Got 2 Bulldogs here that are...
I'm thinking Craw's going to be moving up in rankings after today.
Yeah. And neither of the throws were cheap throws.
They're not.
Throws.
She's setting them up beautifully.
They were highly technical throws on both of them, I thought. If you could say a smooth throw, both of those were smooth throws.
Yeah, there was nothing brutal, nothing. Nothing. That was just smooth.
None of the I'm out of position. I don't know what to do, so I'm just going
to go desperation. Let me grab and throw. No, she knew exactly what she was doing.
She's setting it up again here. Look at that head. That head of Graves is popping up there.
She's going to run out of time in this period, but yeah, she's got plenty of time here in the third period.
Absolutely going to choose a neutral position, I would say here. A takedown will win it for her here. If she can get that takedown, that'll put her at 17-2, which would be a technical fall, which would be 5 points.
Yeah, Graves has got to be just shaking her head going, what did I run into here?
Yeah.
The mindset has to be, I'm a senior, this is a freshman. I should be dominating. And it's not the case.
These are both strong girls, too.
Yes.
You can tell they just they put in the work here. Cross just unfazed. She's unfazed, dude. She just does not care right now.
She's in a nice position. She knows that makes no mistake, she's going to win. Graves has got to just let it rip.
Crowd moving her back into the middle of the mat.
Which could be to her bad.
Yeah. Crawling on a double leg.
Nice sprawl by
Gets those hips underneath her, and there's a throw.
Are you kidding me?
Did he give any points
Yeah,
there?
she did.
She got the takedown? Okay. Referee, you got to be a little bit more emphatic about what you're calling there. Give those girls an opportunity to see what you're calling there.
And Graves is trying to chip away here a little bit.
Nice throw by her too, right there at the edge of the mat.
I think Cross kind of lit up on the gas just a little bit.
just runs out of the scramble here, and she's going to try to get the pin here. She's got 4. She's got 7 points coming. She's got 3 points already, another 4. That'll put her up to 22-5. That'll be a tech fall, but they haven't released that move yet. So she's going to go ahead and call it 4 back points. That'll be a end of the match, a tech fall for Jamie Craw. Impressive match there by Craw.
Really I mean, 1 year of wrestling. Wow.
Finishing up this duel in class 155, class 155.
Oh yeah, 27. That'll put the team score up to 27 with a 5-point tech fall for the team. Up gets 36 for Cedar Falls with just this last match. Got Haley McGrew, the #1 wrestler for Ankeny, up against Jocelyn Schwartz. Just a little bit too late here for Ankeny. They made a good run here at the end.
They've started closing up.
Yeah. A couple forfeits maybe. Did they have 2 forfeits? They had forfeit at 100 and then a forfeit at
115, I believe.
Yeah. I mean, that could have been the difference between taking a win here. We're having an opportunity to give McGrew an opportunity here to win a meet for him. But I think I talked to Coach Roland a little bit before the match. I mean, these rankings are like tournament rankings, not really dual rankings.
Nice takedown by McGrew.
Yeah, McGrew, nice job there. Goes right to that arm bar. She's got that in deep, and she's just patiently rolling this one over. Settling in on this one, making sure she doesn't get called for potentially dangerous.
Oh, she's in trouble.
There's a pin for McGrew. That'll be the last match of the night for this first dual meet. That'll be 33-36. That'll be a win for the Cedar Falls Tigers. But nice wins by both teams there. I think that was a